Now, what are the qualities of good advocate? I will tell you one anecdote. And that advocate probably was H.S. Gaur. He used to practice in Privy Council as well. All courts, especially Privy Council. What happened once? Very busy advocate. Many juniors with him. When one day he was supposed to argue in the court, early in the morning he started his argument. But what he did, he forgot whether he was advocate for the plaintiff or defendant. And he started arguing opponent's case. Hundreds of cases. This can happen. Even doctors perform operation on a wrong leg, wrong hand, wrong eye, wrong person also by mistake. That is a different thing. So here argument was for wrong party. He started argument for opponent, not his own argument. For 2-3 hours he continuously argued just opposite of his case. Now the juniors, they could not interrupt him because he is a senior. Judge cannot interrupt. Whatever he said, judge has to listen. Opponent advocate was very happy. He said, my whole work is done, nothing is remaining to me now. This continued for 2-3 hours. Argument complete. There was lunch break. And when he went with the juniors to the canteen for his lunch break, juniors said, sir, what did you do? We could not interrupt you. You argued opponent's case. We are lost, juniors said. This advocate, H.S. Gaur, great advocate, said, don't worry. I will handle the matter tactfully after this lunch break. When that lunch break was over, again his argument started. In the beginning he said to the judge, whatever I argued for 2-3 hours in the morning, I told you what may be the possible argument of opposite side. Now I will refute each and every point said by me. And he refuted every point and won the case. So that sort of quality, ability, you should know not only your own case, you should know opposite side case also. And you should have presence of mind, what to do. Advocate should be a person who can read the mind of the judge from the face. He should be shrewd. He should have logic. He should present facts carefully, present law carefully, apply law carefully. And in this way he can earn lakhs and crores of rupees. I have heard in Pune, few advocates earn per month crores of rupees. I have heard. Crores in Pune. Earlier I thought that in Supreme Court, High Court it is possible. But I heard here also it is possible. But only when you have expertise on your knowledge. In that particular field in which you practice, you should have perfect knowledge. Only 1 or 2 or 3 laws, perfect 100% you should know. Criminal Procedure Code, Indian Evidence Act, Indian Penal Code, you know 100% all cases. Sufficient. Knowing only 3 laws, you can earn crores of rupees. But all these 3 laws to the depth, then only it is possible. One question which was asked by the student, nobody in the lifetime can learn medical science, legal science, engineering science completely. You choose only one area. In that area also you should one sub-area. Say for example, if you want to do PhD in law, you cannot do PhD in any subject, jurisprudence, contract act, constitution, no. If you choose constitution as your area of research, only one article in the constitution you should take, study in depth. Only one article. PhD can be done only in one article.